Sports and 93 BNV present high school basketball. On your station for the best sports coverage, WBMV, Barnesville, Woodsfield. And now, let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WBNV on AVC Sports here tonight as we have high school boys basketball. The visiting and undefeated Caldwell Redskins taking on the Barnesville Shamrocks. Barnesville with a 4-8 record, Caldwell 11-0. I'm Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens. And Jeff, it's been kind of a crazy 2 or 3 weeks here. We were just talking between holidays and all the schools having to cancel so much. It's been hard to practice, and several games have been canceled, but they did have school today, so these two teams able to hook up this evening.
Yeah, that's the thing. Last couple of winters, basketball teams have been very fortunate to not have a lot of weather interruptions, and we're paying for it, the last couple of weeks. And next week it's supposed to get really cold, so I'm not sure what will happen there. But we're here tonight. Beautiful day today, and second meeting of the year between Caldwell and Barnesville. I had the game there a couple weeks ago, right toward the end of December. Caldwell was a 65-53 winner in that game at Caldwell. So, Caldwell, as you said, 11-0. They've been up to the task every time out so far. Barnesville, kind of up and down. They were defeated by Shenandoah Wednesday night at 4-8. So we'll see what happens.
And there's no adage they say here in Barnesville. If it's the OVAC wrestling weekend, it's going to be bad weather. And that's the way it's been, but they are getting that in. And last we heard, Barnesville still leading the 3A division in wrestling, so congratulations and good luck to them as that continues on tonight and tomorrow at the Wheeling Civic Center. Okay, Caldwell, for our Barnesville fans, they've got some height. Of course, it seems like we say this every game, Jeff. I mean, they've got 4 or 5 players taller than anybody Barnesville has.
Yeah, with the starting lineup Caldwell will come out with tonight, they have 3 seniors that are big. We'll say, Carter Wielden, the 6'5" senior, Chaz Peffer, a 6'4" senior, and Chaz Peffer did not play when these two teams met there at the end of December. And also Ethan Kroc, a 6'3" senior. That gives them a big advantage inside, along with Dylan Schott, who's a 6-foot junior, and Braden Erb will be the other starter tonight, a 5'9" junior. So 3 really big kids inside, and look for Caldwell to really try to pound the ball inside and take advantage of that.
And Barnesville, 4 of their 5 starters are under 6 feet, and Blake Burkhart, the only one that is above that, and he's 6 feet even. So, a very small lineup has been the problem all year for Barnesville, as they've had problems matching up with taller teams. We saw that against Buckeye Trail especially, and some other teams, and I know you said that it was a problem when Caldwell played Barnesville there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, just real quick to rehash that game. Caldwell jumped out that night. That was back on December 30th to a big lead, 23-12 at the end of one quarter. But the middle 2 quarters, Barnesville, played a lot of man-to-man defense, really did a good job, and it was a 41-37 game going into the 4th quarter. Caldwell then went on a run to start the 4th quarter and ended up winning the game by 12 points. But I think for the most part, I'm not sure what Barnesville has done as far as defensive strategy since, but I thought their man-to-man defense was very solid on that night, and we'll see what Coach Stevens has in mind here tonight. But I say Barnesville comes off a loss on Wednesday night, a makeup game. Tuesday night they had a postponement. Just kind of a snowstorm came up at about the time that the travel was necessary, and it was necessary to postpone that game. So
yes,
schedules are crazy and stuff with getting makeup games in and everything. This last little bit here.
And when you drive from Barnesville to Shenandoah, if there's a little bit of snow on the roads, you're probably best just staying off of them. So, but they were able, of course, get those in today, and the roads are fine. With the big cold snap and possible snow next week at the end of the week, we'll see what happens. But right now, we'll be getting this one in. For Barnesville, really no dominant scorer for the Shamrocks. I think the leading scorer on the team, of course, is senior Casey Carpenter. But he's just a little bit over 10 points a game. Nobody else even in double figures.
Well, what I've seen in the games I have done of Barnesville this year, Casey Carpenter has had some of his more difficult games against teams that has a size advantage in there. And I said, Casey's only about 5'10", 5'11". He actually listed him at 5'11", and he's going up against 6'4" and 6'5" inside. He has a harder time getting his shot.
Yes.
And, it's caused problems.
And also Braden Willis, a name you'll hear tonight. Most likely he'll take a lot of three-point shot. If he's one of those, if he's hot, he can hit them from all over. But if he's cold, then not. Of course, that's the way it is with most players, but he has that ability to hit several in a row from beyond the three-point arc. All right, real quickly, we'll go through the starters here, and then we'll take a break as we get ready to introduce players. For Barnesville tonight, the same starting team as always. Casey Carpenter, 5'11", senior. Dylan Blond, a 5'10", junior. Riker Willis, 5'11", junior. Braden Willis, a 5'10", senior. And Blake Burkhart, a 6-foot sophomore.
And real quick for Caldwell before we step out here, Dylan Schott, Carter Wielden, Chaz Pepper, Ethan Kroc, and Braden Erb.
All right, we will be back after this, player introductions, national anthem, and we will get ready to kick off between Caldwell and Barnesville. We'll be back.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at the Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
Experience luxury and power like never before with the Ford F-150. Available now at Doane Ford. With its sleek exterior, EcoBoost V6 engine, and low miles, these F-150s are ready for any adventure. Enjoy modern conveniences like power windows, locks, cruise control, and a climate-controlled cab. Don't miss out on this exceptional driving experience. Visit Doane Ford today, located at 66870 Belmont Morristown Road, or visit them online at DoaneFord.com.
I'm not buying till I check Doane Ford.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, we are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with People's, you're not just a client, you're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
This is Kelly with Rumor Loudon Heating and Air Conditioning. I wanted to let you know your air conditioning and heating system run an average of about 3,300 hours per year. If it was a car traveling at 65 miles per hour, that would equal 214,000 miles. Just like your car needs maintenance, so does your heating and air conditioning system. Call for a tune-up today. We have 3 offices to best serve you in Barnesville, St. Clairsville, and Moundsville.
You're listening to high school basketball on 93 BNV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.
We're back here at Barnesville High School. Player introductions going on as Caldwell has been announced, getting ready to face the Barnesville Shamrocks. I'm Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens. And Jeff, our sponsors tonight, giving us the ability to watch this and listen to this game.
Yeah, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snode State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Rumor Loudon, People's Bank, and Doane Ford. And we might mention also, we are not live on YRP TV here tonight, but that will be available on video on YouTube, YRP TV, starting tomorrow for people that want to watch that game. But we are not live on video tonight, just radio only for tonight.
Okay, and again, we'll go through the starters here one more time for Barnesville. Casey Carpenter, a senior, leading scorer on the team, averaged a little over 10 points a game. Dylan Blond, junior. Riker Willis, a junior, both 5'10". Braden Willis, a senior, 5'10", and Blake Burkhardt, 6 feet, sophomore, starting for the Shamrocks.
Again, Caldwell comes Dylan Schott, 6 foot junior. Braden Erb, a 5'9" junior. Carter Wielden, 6'5" senior. Chaz Peffer, 6'4" senior. And Ethan Kroc, 6'3" senior. Official Don Giffen about to toss the ball up here along with Justin Tyler and Mr. Fitzsimmons. And we're ready to go. And scramble for the loose ball. Barnesville has it.
Dylan Burkhardt comes up with the ball after several players scrambled around there trying to get it. He gives it to Riker Willis, back to Burkhardt.
Caldwell is man-to-man.
And I said, I meant Blake Burkhardt. Casey Carpenter, he'll drive to the free throw line. Covered there, gives it to Burkhardt. Out to Blond. Blond will drive in, have a shot partially blocked, rebounded by Caldwell.
Braden Erb comes out with it, gives the ball down to Wielden, and Barnesville will play man-to-man, drive into the lane, backdoor cut to Wielden. He'll miss the reverse layup, rebound off to Braden Willis.
They got open underneath, just shot it a little bit too hard and banked it over. Casey Carpenter will penetrate, put the shot up, short, gets his own rebound back up. That's short, and it will be rebounded by Caldwell.
Yeah, Wielden comes out there with it and gets the ball down now. That's his Braden Erb on the right. Gets the ball inside there to Kroc. Spin inside, go up strong, around the rim, no good. And we're still scoreless. We've played over a minute. Rebound off to Casey Carpenter.
He'll give it to fellow senior Braden Willis. Out to Blond. Back to Casey Carpenter. This will be Riker Willis, junior. To his brother Braden. Braden, the three-point shot, no good. Rebound Caldwell.
Yeah, Dylan Schott, good job of boxing out there, comes off the rebound. And this is Chaz Peffer now has the ball on the left side, back on top now to Erb. And Caldwell will reset against Barnesville's man-to-man. Wielden spins down the lane. He'll pull up from about 14 feet, rims out, no good. And we're still scoreless, and we've played 2 minutes.
Neither team able to hit the shot right now. Barnesville shot 5 times, Caldwell 4. Casey Carpenter will wait for somebody to get open. Over to Riker Willis. High on the left wing. He'll penetrate. Free throw line. Out to Burkhardt. Back to Blond, Willis. Casey Carpenter. He'll drive inside. Nobody there. Gets it out to Burkhardt to Braden Willis. He'll shoot. Reverse pivot. Fake again. Shot. No good. And that will go out of bounds, and they're going to say it was off of Burkhardt. Caldwell ball.
Both teams, obviously struggling. We're at 5:23 left in the opening period, and we're still scoreless. Coach Clint Crane. Clint's been at it long enough there. We can call him the veteran. He's wheeled across midcourt now to Schott. Guarded there by Willis. Erb out top. He's guarded by Burkhardt. This is Kroc, high post, drives inside, draws some contact, and I believe this is going to be a foul on Casey Carpenter. Yes, it will be on Carpenter, his first foul. So now we have a chance for someone to break the ice here at 5:04 left in the opening quarter, as Ethan Kroc will go to the line and shoot a pair. First shot is good, and our first points of the game belong to Caldwell. Also, might mention at the end of the game, too, we will have a Caldwell Player of the Game sponsored by Plus One Pizza. And Ethan Kroc hits both free throws, 2-0 Caldwell.
All right, we'll see a half-court trap press, but Willis goes up there. He has it knocked from behind and turns it over.
Down the floor quickly. Shot has the ball knocked away, stolen away by the Shamrocks.
So both teams now with the turnover, and
Riker Willis
will put up the left-hand layup.
And that is a tie game at 2.
And Barnesville also some pressure here, trapping at the half-court line.
Urban shot, working the ball across midcourt, get it to Wheeldon in the lane. Croc has the ball and driving baseline, kicks it back out top to shot. Again, both teams, a lot of patience. This is Herb now, right wing. Gets a screen. Unable to do anything now, gets the ball to shot on the side and stolen away there by Braden Willis.
Braden will pull up and he'll give and go there as he gets it into Blond. Blond puts it up and good. Left-hand layup. He is a left-handed shooter and player.
Good decision right there by Willis, holding up, and a good cut there by Blond. This is Wheeldon all the way down the floor, tries to go inside, draws contact, no call, misses the layup.
And this will be Blond. He'll put the shot up, and it's good, and he was fouled. And that will give Barnesville now a 6-2 lead, and Blond with a chance to make it 7-2. This will go to the line.
A pair of subs in for Caldwell will be Garrett Brown and Gyler Preston. And we'll say Dylan Blond will try for the three-point play.
And he makes it. 7-3 lead, Barnesville. First free throw of the game for the Shamrocks.
Okay, Schott has the ball backcourt, now works across there to Garrett Brown. Across midcourt, trapped right at midcourt. Cross down to Schott. Gets the ball now to Pepper, he'll drive inside. Leaves it inside to Gyler Preston. He'll go up strong and be fouled. And that foul will be on, waiting until they put it on the board.
Couple players in there, not sure who it was.
That's going to be on Blond.
Yes.
It's on Dylan Blond. And that will be a free throw now by Gyler Preston, who just came into the game, misses the first one. Gyler Preston, a 6'3" junior, which makes 4 kids in the game now at 6'3" or taller at some time for the Redskins. Preston's second free throw is good. 3 points for Caldwell, all foul shots. They do not have a field goal yet. 3.5 minutes left in the opening quarter.
All right, this will be Burkhardt on the right side. Drives down, gives it back to Willis. Willis bounce pass into Casey Carpenter, and it's good. Barnesville now 4 shots in a row.
Nice job, ball movement there by the Shamrocks. Against the pressure now, Garrett Brown tries to get the ball over to Schott, and they finally get it across there to Chaz Pepper. Long three-point shot, rims out, no good by Garrett Brown. Rebound off to Barnesville.
Blond with the rebound. He still has the ball. He has it knocked out of bounds there by a Caldwell player, so it'll remain Barnesville ball underneath their own basket.
And Kyler Starr is now going to enter the game, as now 3 subs have come in for Caldwell. Starr is a 5'11" junior.
Casey Carpenter will get the unbalanced pass. He's standing there. He'll penetrate, dish it out to Burkhardt. Burkhardt to Blond, over to Braden Willis, to Riker. Burkhardt on the left wing to Braden Willis, over to Riker Willis. He'll try to penetrate, gets closed off, back out to Casey Carpenter. And he will reverse pivot, pull it inside, shoot no good, and that will be a Caldwell rebound.
Garrett Brown with that rebound for the Redskins. Long three-pointer there by Dylan Schott, rims off no good. Rebound off to Burkhardt, Shamrocks. 9-3 Barnesville inside 2 minutes remaining first period.
And Willis tries to get it inside. Casey Carpenter not able to get a hold, but finally gets it back. And he will get it to Riker Willis, who will shoot the 3, and it's good.
Riker Willis with a three-pointer, and timeout Caldwell.
12-3 lead for the the Shamrocks with 1:37 to go in the first quarter.
And during this 30-second timeout, once again, we'll thank our sponsors, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snowd State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Rumor Loudon, People's Bank, and Doane Ford. Also want to thank Bryce Haynes and Brock Valentine. And the video for this game tonight will be available tomorrow on YRP TV on YouTube. But as you said, minute 37 left in the opening period, and the Redskins do not have a field goal and find themselves trailing 12-3. And I'm probably not a real happy Coach Crane there during that timeout.
Nope. I mean, they've had 6 shots, just haven't made them.
And another turnover, but they're going to get a foul called there on Casey Carpenter, I believe.
They say he reached around and made contact.
And if that's the case, and it is on Casey, and that is his second foul. So we've seen Caldwell already play 8 kids. Barnesville has not went to the bench yet. And another Caldwell turnover.
And a pass here to Burkhardt. He has his shot blocked, but gets it back.
Yeah, Preston,
over to Casey Carpenter, shoots a 3, and it's good.
Preston blocked the shot, but Barnesville kept it alive, and Casey Carpenter hits the 3, and that's 15-3 Barnesville. Wheeldon now at the top of the key. It's a Star on the right wing. Guarded there by Blond. Gets a screen, goes baseline. Nowhere to go. Good job there by Dylan Blond. Back on top now, less than 1 minute opening period. It's a shot on top. Tries to get the ball inside for Wheeldon, and he'll be fouled as the definite height advantage of the 6'5 Wheeldon being guarded down the post there by
Riker
Willis
yeah.
at 5'11", and Riker reached around him and fouled him, and that is Riker Willis's first foul, 4 on Barnesville. Inbound pass inside there to Brown against Carpenter. Here's a little runners up, off, no good. Rebound off to Preston. Shot, looks at the 3, decides not to, gives it back to Gyler Preston, tried to throw it inside to Wheeldon. He'll go up and miss the shot inside. Another miss by Caldwell, rebound Barnesville. And
Blond falls.
I believe an incidental trip there, no call. And this is Dylan's shot from 3, rims out, no good, and hits the top of the board. That's out of bounds, and it will be Caldwell's ball, or excuse me, it will be Barnesville's ball. Caldwell now 0 for what, Mark?
They are 0 for 8.
20 seconds. 20 seconds left in the quarter. 15-3 Barnesville. Steal in the backcourt. Yep. Wheeldon goes in strong, has his shot blocked, gets it back, goes up, and finally scores. Carter Wheeldon with Caldwell's first basket. Less than 10 seconds left in the quarter.
This will be a shot close in and out. Burkhardt puts it back up. It is blocked at the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Barnesville 15, Caldwell 5. We'll be back after this.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams. Everyone's looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy. The fact is, you'll find one right here in Caldwell at State Farm Sue Snowd's office. Because State Farm agents like Sue have been here helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and they consider that a very good sign. See State Farm agent Sue Snowd at 400 East Street, Caldwell. Sue Snowd State Farm is a proud supporter of high school sports.
We're back here at Barnesville where the Shamrocks lead after 1 quarter, 15-5 over undefeated Caldwell. Barnesville is 6 of 14 from the field. Caldwell 1 of 9.
Looks like the Redskins will go back to their starters. Dylan Schott, Braden Erb, Carter Wheeldon, Chaz Peffer, and Ethan Kroc. Just 1 field goal, as Mark said, in the quarter. To get the ball down inside there to Kroc, and Willis comes from the backside, steals it away, but then stepped on the baseline as he came out of there. So that will be Caldwell ball underneath.
Good hustle there from Braden Willis as he comes underneath.
Dylan Schott lobs the ball up top there to Ethan Kroc. This is Peffer now up top. Trying to lob the ball inside. It's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Trying to get the ball into the block there to Ethan Kroc.
Went off of Braden Willis's fingertips. So it'll be Caldwell ball underneath their own basket.
As I mentioned in the pregame, Barnesville's man-to-man when these two teams played before was pretty good. There's an inside move on the end-downs play, and a layup is good there by Ethan Kroc. 15-7, Barnesville.
All right, little half-court trap, and Willis will get a long pass over to Crum. Crum will shoot the left-hand jumper, and it's good. 17-7, Barnesville lead, second quarter.
I thought Dylan Blond had a very nice game down at Caldwell. There's drive baseline, there's Kroc, cut off there by Blond. Shot up top, tries to move inside, forces his way in there, has the ball knocked away and out of bounds. It seems like every time Caldwell tries to penetrate the end of the lane, Barnesville has a defender there. You know, very impressed by a much shorter Barnesville team and what they've done defensively so far, leading 17-7. This is Schott up top. He tries to get the ball inside there. That's Kroc, guarded by Carpenter. Spins inside, another pivot. Shot's no good. Rebound, Casey Carpenter. And pretty good job of holding his position there by Carpenter with his 2 fouls.
That's what I was worried about, and he didn't know. This would be Dylan Crum. Penetrates, but dishes it back out to Braden Willis. Into Casey Carpenter. Casey posts his man up, goes in. He's double teamed, but he's fouled as he comes around.
Yeah, I believe the double team man there was Peffer, and I think Chaz Peffer is going to pick up that foul, and he does. That is his first.
To the inbounds pass, Burkhart to Crum, or Blond, excuse me. Back to Braden Willis as he gets it from Casey Carpenter. Willis looking, finds Blond underneath. He'll bounce pass it into Casey Carpenter, who'll dribble it back out. Reverse pivot, jump shot good, banks it in. Nice shot there by Casey Carpenter.
Carpenter was 7, and Barnesville has matched their biggest lead of the night now at 12. Again, pressure up top. Schott has the ball across midcourt. Long skip pass. This is to the corner. That's Peffer. He drives baseline and some contact, and I
think that's going to be on Burkhart.
Now that's going to be on Casey Carpenter.
Uh-oh,
and that is 3 fouls now on Carpenter.
Didn't even see him down there.
And that is going to be Cole Carpenter will come in as a sub. I think Casey, once the whistle blew, tried to get out of the picture as quickly as possible, but it didn't work.
And Casey Carpenter making his first appearance of the game.
There's a double and a triple team inside there on Kroc, and we're going to get an offensive foul now on a drive to the basket against Caldwell. And that foul is going to go on Chaz Peffer, I believe.
And that was
and that is Peffer's second.
That was the man that just came in, Cole Carpenter, taking that for the team, the senior.
Key stretch now with Casey Carpenter on the bench with 3 fouls for the remainder of the quarter, we would assume.
All right, and the Willis brothers passing and getting through the press. Cole Carpenter, that gives it to Riker Willis.
And I thought Cole gave him some good minutes against Caldwell there in that December game.
This is Riker Willis. Gets it over to Cole Carpenter, reverse pivot, out to Blond. Blond shoots the 3-pointer, no good, rebound Caldwell.
As Wielden on that backside rebound, just over 5 minutes left, second quarter. Barnesville leading by 12. Wielden pass inside, now back out to the corner. This is Starr going to the hoop, and he cannot get it to go. Kyler Starr, the shot no good.
This will be Willis. Caldwell fans not happy.
Now, I think they thought there might have been a travel in the backcourt there with no call.
I'll be honest with you, I was writing the stat down here and didn't see it, so we'll take their word for it. Burkhart over to Braden Willis. He'll penetrate, pulls it back out, and there's some, just a little bit too close to defense there, and that is Kyler Starr for Caldwell.
There was a couple of bumps and bangs right there on front before it got to be just a little too much there. And of course, you know, some of the Caldwell people behind us there kind of thought that maybe that the second man there, Willis, maybe put a little extra bump in, but it was on Kyler Starr. And Barnesville's going to call timeout here.
All right. So
it's a full timeout.
So with 4:33 to go in the second quarter, 19-7 Barnesville lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
Come back from a timeout with 4:33 to go in the second quarter. Barnesville leading undefeated Caldwell by a score of 19-7. And Jeff, we've been talking here. It's a very physical game, but you know, I think it's pretty much physical both ways.
Yeah, the calls are, you know, pretty well balanced on both sides. And this officiating crew, Fitzsimmons, Tyler, and Giffen. You know, it's a veteran crew. Of course, anytime you get a tight game and things not going well for one side, they're going to think that the calls maybe are against them. But you know, I think so far so good.
And the ball will come in to Willis. He'll get it over the Cole Carpenter. Bounce pass to Crum.
And that's going to get Ethan Kroc, I think, coming over top there as they knock the ball away. And that will be the first foul on Ethan Kroc.
And so Barnesville will take the ball underneath their own basket.
And that is 4 fouls in the second quarter on Caldwell, so Barnesville will go to the line next foul.
The pass comes in to Burkhart. He'll get it out to Riker Willis up high. Riker looking, gives it to brother Braden. He's looking, he's got to penetrate through the middle, pull up for the jump, has that shot blocked by Starr.
Yeah, Starr knocked that ball away, but then the ball's flicked away by the Barnesville defense, and Riker Willis comes out with it.
And he's going to take it all the way and lay it in. Good shot.
Riker Willis now with 7 points. Barnesville has 21 points. They have 3 players with 7 points. Caldwell gets across midcourt there. Wielden gives it to Kroc, forces his way inside, draws contact. The shot was blocked, but I think they're going to get probably Cole Carpenter on that foul. Yes, it is on Cole Carpenter, his first. And that will send Ethan Kroc to the line to shoot 2. And Ethan was 2 for 2 there in the first quarter. And he's now 3 of 3 as he hits the first. Well, make note of that. You know, Barnesville lead was 14 with just inside 4 minutes here left in the quarter. Second free throw by Kroc is good. He's now 4 of 4 at the line. Since I mentioned he's 2 of 2 before he shot, there is no announcer's jinx.
21-9, Barnesville lead. 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. This is Burkhart. A lot of pressure now by Caldwell on defense. Riker Willis penetrates back out to Braden to Blonde. Blonde to Riker. He'll pull up from the free throw line, shoot good.
You know, when you've had a good year and you're 11-0 as Caldwell is, you've not faced this situation very many times. I mean, you're playing a team with not very many wins at home and they have a hot night. Strange things can happen. Caldwell down, Wielden inside. He's double and triple teamed, just knocked away. And loose ball goes out of bounds, and they say Caldwell ball. And we're on the opposite side. I sure couldn't tell. There's a lot of hands had a chance at that.
Well, it was right in front of Coach Stevens, and he didn't complain much, so I'd say not.
2:56 left, second quarter. Barnesville with a 14-point lead. And Caldwell with just 9 points thus far. Starr, long pass inside to Kroc. And I think he dribbled it off his own foot, and it's stolen away by Barnesville. Another Caldwell turnover.
That was Crum that came, or Blonde that came up with it. And this will be Riker Willis.
And there's a lot of contact there between Willis and Starr. And with all that contact, traveling.
3 turnovers now for Barnesville. Caldwell has 7.
And that's just between the poor shooting and the turnovers is one reason Caldwell is facing a 14-point deficit now, 2:40 left in the second quarter, 23-9. Again, Barnesville with a little bit token pressure. Get the ball to Wielden in the middle. It's a star. And back to Schott. Dylan Schott has not scored. Drives inside and goes up and the scoop layup and scores. Dylan Schott with his first bucket of the game, 23-11 Barnesville.
Half-court pressure again. Braden Willis gets in, beats the trap, and he will be fouled there.
That's going to go on Braden Erb.
Oh, yep, Erb.
His second, and that is the 5th foul of the quarter on the Redskins, and that will send Barnesville to the line to shoot 2. And a shooter will be Braden Willis.
Braden Willis.
And Willis has not scored yet in this game, even with his teammates with a 12-point lead.
His first free throw is up and no good, a little too hard.
That's just, by my count, is just the second free throw attempt by Barnesville in the game.
Ballon had the other one on the three-point play.
Yeah, Caldwell is 5 of 6 at the line.
This one is good. So it is now a 13-point Barnesville lead.
Pass down the sideline, try to lob it inside to, that's Skylar Preston who just came into the game, and up and scores. Skylar Preston.
Caldwell now starting to get it inside more and take advantage of their height.
And I think Coach Crane looking for that combination.
And this will be Carpenter, Cole Carpenter, over to Willis, to Riker Willis. He'll shoot the 3. No good, too hard, rebounded by Caldwell.
And that's another rebound there for Skylar Preston. Shot across midcourt. He's going to put up a 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound there by Preston. Or excuse me, that's Brown. Skylar Brown, he spins inside and draws a foul. A couple Barnesville players there thought there was a travel, but the official says foul, and that will go on.
Well, that's going to be Riker Willis.
Riker Willis, and it is Riker Willis, the second foul. That will send Garrett Brown to the line for a pair, and he hits the first.
10-point deficit now for Caldwell, 24-14, a minute and a half to go, and that one's also good.
Successful foul shooting is keeping Caldwell in this ball game, as they have just 3 field goals.
They're 7 for 8. Some contact there, is a loose ball.
And Wielden comes out with it, tries to get down the floor, spin move inside, slips, but picked up there by Skylar Preston. His layup is good, and all of a sudden Caldwell back to within 7. Steal in the backcourt by Wielden. Shot, this is Starr, drives inside, leaves it for Wielden. He'll go up and be fouled. And all of a sudden things are going toward the visitors here in the black uniforms. That foul is on Carpenter, Cole Carpenter, his second. And that's going to send Carter Wielden to the line for a pair. And we've got a 30-second timeout by, I'm guessing by Barnesville. 1 minute even left here in the quarter. Barnesville, who had a 14-point lead, it's now cut to 7 at 24-17. And Carter Wielden will be at the line for 2 shots when we come off this timeout. But that's just how a game can change in a big hurry. Barnesville, pretty good job taking care of the ball. A backcourt turnover, a missed shot, a loose ball that fell into the hands of a Caldwell player for a layup, and all of a sudden, Caldwell scored 7 in a row, and they're getting back in the game. I thought just a moment ago, if Caldwell could get back to within 7 or 8 by halftime, they'd have to feel pretty good.
Yes.
Well, they're back to within 7 now with a minute left, and
2 free throws coming up.
2 free throws by Carter Wielden, who has just 2 points in the game. And also we see that Riker Willis has left the game there and has a towel on his eye, so I'm not sure he maybe got hit somewhere there, but he and Casey Carpenter, despite the 3 fouls, is back in the game here for the Shamrocks. So we'll have to see what the deal is here with Riker Willis. Wielden's first foul shot, no good. Caldwell had been 7 of 8 at the foul line. Second free throw here for Wielden, 6'5" senior. And it is good.
So Barnesville trailing ahead now by 6. 56 seconds to go in the first half. Casey Carpenter passes it off. And there'll be a walk on Dylan Blonde.
Blonde had a little trouble getting possession of the ball there and called for traveling. So 51 seconds left. Caldwell now has a chance here to cut this lead even more so. 24-18 Barnesville. In the backcourt, that's Garrett Brown. Picks up his dribble, gets across to Wielden, has an open middle of the court here, drives inside. Nice spin move by Wielden, and the layup is good.
30 seconds to go in the first half.
Nice move there by the 6'5" Carter Wielden.
Casey Carpenter, he will beat the end. It's turned over again by Barnesville.
Garrett Brown gets the ball down the court quickly here. Starr. This is shot, three-pointer, good. Dylan shot with a three, and all of a sudden it's a one-point game. Less than 10 seconds. And stolen away by Kyler Starr. He's going to go in for the left-handed layup, and rims out, no good. Shot at the buzzer, no good. But boy, did this game change in a hurry.
I'll tell you what, and Barnesville went from 2 turnovers to 8 turnovers in the last 2 minutes of that half.
I think
and Caldwell took advantage of them.
I think that might have been a 13-point run there. Barnesville was ahead by as much as 14, and now at halftime it is 24-23, Barnesville leading the undefeated Caldwell Redskins.
All right, so we will be back after this, and we'll have stats on the first half. Again, Barnesville 24, Caldwell 23 at halftime.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops. Now here's your host, Eric Reeser.
For the first time in about 10 years, high school postseason basketball will return to the Ohio State Fairgrounds in Columbus. The Ohio High School Athletic Association announced just before Thanksgiving that boys and girls district and regional tournaments will be played at the Taft Coliseum inside of the Ohio Expo Center. Tim Streed's the Director of Media Relations for the OHSAA. He'll join me next to discuss the news. This is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops.
Ohio has over 920,000 diabetics. If you are a diabetic, take a step in the right direction by having your feet checked routinely by a podiatric physician, the most qualified doctors to care for your feet. Adding a podiatrist to your healthcare team can help you better manage the effects of diabetes on your feet. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
In Ohio, public education matters. And every day, Ohio's public school educators use their united voice to advocate for the supports and resources our public schools need so every child thrives. No exceptions. I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of our 120,000 members, OEA is proud to sponsor tonight's game. Because great public schools are a winning playbook for Ohio, and Ohio is stronger when we stand together to cheer for our students' success.
This is ONN.
I'm Eric Reeser. Tim Streed is my guest. He's the Media Relations Director for the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The OHSAA just announced that boys and girls district and regional basketball tournaments will be played this upcoming February and March at the Taft Coliseum at the Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds in Columbus. Tim says they're very excited to be back in the building that has housed postseason play at some point or another since 1923.
It was a long time coming, and it took a lot of work. We've been working on this for more than a year, and we never wanted to leave the Fairgrounds Coliseum. Back 10 years ago, there were some issues with their older court that wasn't playable anymore, and then about the same time, the Arnold Fitness Expo moved part of its setup into the Taft Coliseum. So we kind of got bumped out as to no decision on our own. So we were definitely looking to get back into the Coliseum. We've been working on it for a while. It was really more the decision of the fairgrounds. They knew we wanted to be back there, and want to give credit to Adam Heffron. He's the executive director for the fairgrounds. He also wanted basketball to be back at the Coliseum, and we've been working on it for a while now, and we're finally able to make the announcement. So it's really been a long time coming, and we're really excited to be back.
For those who don't know, the Taft Coliseum is a 5,000-seat arena that has hosted OHSAA basketball since about 1923. In 1958, the state tournament moved from the Coliseum to St. John Arena on the campus of The Ohio State University in Columbus. The Coliseum then hosted district and regional tournament contests from 1959 through 2014. The OHSAA says that venue has also hosted hockey in the past. I asked Tim if there are any current plans for other OHSAA sporting events to be held at the State Fairgrounds and Expo Center.
There's nothing on the list right now that we're looking to get back there, but I will say that, and folks, if they're there for the basketball tournament, they will see this. There are several new buildings that are being constructed right now on the campus of the fairgrounds, and one of those is a multi-purpose sports venue, and that's going to be pretty exciting when that opens. So, you never know what could happen down the road, and especially with them building some new structures there. One of them is a sports-specific venue, so really excited about that. Having an arena that size host basketball is something we have not had in Central Ohio since we left the fairgrounds. So the biggest thing is to have district and regional basketball back in an arena. The Fairgrounds Coliseum seats 5,000 people. We're desperate for that kind of size, and really excited to have it back.
The OHSAA will begin girls basketball district tournaments on February 17th. Postseason basketball action will continue at the Taft Coliseum through mid-March. The state finals will be held at the UD Arena in Dayton, March 14th and 15th for the girls, 21st and the 22nd of March for the boys. My thanks to Tim Street. He's the Media Relations Director for the Ohio High School Athletic Association. For more information on the OHSAA, visit ohsaa.org. I'm Eric Reeser, and this has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Hoops.
Back here at Barnesville, we're at halftime. Barnesville leads Caldwell by a score of 24 to 23. Barnesville had a 14-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Caldwell came on and scored 13 straight to make it what the score is right now, 24-23. The shooting here, neither team shooting particularly well. Barnesville is 10 of 22, 45%. They have 2 3-pointers, and they are 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And Caldwell, 7 of 19, only 37%. They have 1 3-pointer, but give them credit. What kept them in the game up until that 13-0 run was their free throw shooting, as they were 8 for 10. The rebounds, Barnesville has 13, and Caldwell has 11. The turnovers, Barnesville only had 2 until about the last 3 minutes of this half, where they committed 7 of them, and they now have 9, and Caldwell has 7. So again, Caldwell undefeated coming into this game, 11-0, and we do want to mention, Jeff, they've got a couple of tough games coming up. The next 2 Friday nights, they play a very, very good Monroe Central team.
Yeah, tomorrow night, Caldwell's back at home and they play River. But then, and I'm not sure what their schedule is the first of the week, but the next 2 Friday nights, and good news for Caldwell fans, that both of those games will be on WWKC 104.9 radio. Now, some Caldwell people might consider bad news the fact then that I will be on both those calls.
And I'll just be sitting home listening.
But the turnovers by Barnesville, kind of fueled that Caldwell run, and now a 1-point game at halftime, and Caldwell's not in anywhere near as bad a shape as they were with about 4 minutes left. Scoring wise, for Barnesville, Casey Carpenter was 7 points. The key there, also Casey has 3 personal fouls. Dylan Blond also was 7 points, including 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Riker Willis leading the way with 9 points. He has 1 3-pointer. Braden Willis 1 for 2 at the line for 1 point. Blake Burkhart and Cole Carpenter did not score. Barnesville led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter, but that late surge said 18-9 Caldwell in the second quarter to take us to 24-23 Barnesville. Dylan Schott 5 points for Caldwell, all in the second quarter. Braden Erb did not score. Kyler Starr off the bench did not score. Carter Wielden with 5 points. He had 3 of those in the second quarter and 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Chaz Pepper did not score. Ethan Kroc, high man for Caldwell, thus far was 6 points. He has a field goal and 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Garrett Brown, 2 of 2 at the line for 2 points, and Gyler Preston off the bench with 5 points, a pair of field goals, and 1 for 2 at the line. So for Caldwell, once again, Croc was 6, 5 apiece for Preston, Wheeldon, and Schott, and 2 for Brown for a total of 23. Barnesville, 9 for Riker Willis, 7 for Blonde, 7 for Casey Carpenter, 1 for Braden Willis, a total of 24. 24-23 Shamrocks at the half.
Okay, we'll take one more timeout. We'll be back with second half action after this.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
As we get ready to start the third quarter, real quickly here are our sponsors: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snowd State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV and Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, Doan Ford, People's Bank, Rumor Loudon, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales.
Okay, and Barnesville gets the ball to start the second half. It's tossed into Braden Willis. Barnesville up by 1 point as we start the second half.
And Riker Willis is not on the floor here to start the half.
That three-point shot by Cole Carpenter, no good. That's rebounded by Caldwell, and they now have a chance to be in the lead for the first time in the game.
Carter Wheeldon had that rebound, brings it down now. This is Herb on the right. He's driving baseline, leaves it in the corner for Dylan Schott. Three-pointer, rims out, no good. Rebound off to Casey Carpenter.
And the ball will go inside there.
Yeah, Blonde missed a tough shot inside, rebounded by Caldwell.
Thank you. As always, I was writing and didn't see it.
And Wheeldon in lane now gets back out to Peffer. Back out top there, that is Ethan Croc. Baseline drive, shot up and rims out, no good. Dylan Schott with the rebound, gets it back out, Caldwell resets. This is Herb. Pass inside, and the layup is good by Ethan Croc. And Caldwell has the lead at 25-24.
First lead of the night for the Redskins. After being down by as much as 14, give them credit. They've hung in there. And Barnesville at the ball. This will be Blonde. He'll penetrate, put the shot up. No good, too hard. Rebound Burkhardt. He'll put it up and in.
Blake Burkhardt's first points of the night puts the Shamrocks back up a point. Caldwell breaks there, and an easy drive to the basket there by Peffer, but his layup is no good.
And I tell you what, Casey Carpenter was there on defense, and he just almost stood back. He's playing with 3 fouls. This will be Braden Willis on the left wing, gives it to Casey. He'll shoot the three-pointer, and it's good. Third three-pointer of the night now for Barnesville, and they now are up by 4.
5.5 minutes left, third quarter. Shot, long pass there to Peffer. He'll go up inside and score. Chaz Peffer with his first 2 points. It's now a 2-point Shamrock lead.
Ball will come up to Blonde, over to Casey Carpenter. He'll shoot another three-pointer. That one's too hard, and it is rebounded there by
Ethan Croc. Tear that down, and Caldwell quickly down the floor. Peffer inside, leaves it for Croc. His layup is good.
29-29.
Ethan Croc, the first Caldwell player in double figures with 10.
And the reverse pass comes over to Blonde. He looks, he passes it over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt bounces it into Cole Carpenter, but the steal there And it will remain Caldwell ball. Now it'll be turned over as Casey Carpenter gets the ball.
Shot tried to get the ball into Wielden. It was knocked away. Carpenter down the floor, and it's called for an offensive foul. And that will be Casey Carpenter's 4th foul.
And I agree, that was a good call.
And we'll see how the Shamrocks play this now. And they say Riker Willis is sidelined there. It appears that maybe Riker's glasses or goggles that he wears are broken. But Casey's still on the floor with 4 fouls. And we're in the 3rd quarter. This is Wielden. Starr, who just checked in, inside. Ball's knocked away, loose scramble. Caldwell picks it up, shot, drives baseline now. Throws it for Crock. Inside against Carpenter. Offensive rebound, Wielden, and he scores. And not a lot Casey Carpenter can do in there with 4 fouls. He's got to come out of the game now. We do have a sub at the bench.
And this will be Willis, and Carpenter will drive. Shot's too hard. Rebound there by Burkhart, and he'll put it back up in. So 2 offensive rebounds for baskets for Burkhart here in the 2nd half.
We're tied at 31. 3:40 left, 3rd quarter. Schott has the ball now left wing, guarded there by Cole Carpenter. Gets a screen, puts up the 3, rims off, no good. Offensive rebound to Crock, no good. Battle for the rebound. We're going to get a held ball between Casey Carpenter and Carter Wielden. Arrow goes to Caldwell. Skylar Preston checking in for the Redskins, and in for Barnesville is Aiden Caldwell.
Caldwell is a sophomore.
And probably his first real tough varsity action of the year. Left-hander shot by Stars, no good. And scramble in the backcourt, well stolen away, and dropped inside for Carter Wielden. His layup is good. A lot of contact in the backcourt with no call. And Caldwell resumes a 2-point lead.
And the pass to Willis. And he'll get it into Carpenter, and Barnesville coach Stevens will call a timeout with 2:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. Caldwell leading by 2.
And Barnesville may have gotten a break because just as that timeout was called, I'm not too sure if Cole Carpenter didn't step out of bounds.
All right, we'll take time, and we'll have a 30-second timeout.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Things now rolling in the Caldwell way leads us into the fact that we will be giving a Caldwell Player of the Game sponsored by Plus One Pizza at the conclusion of the game. Barnesville inbounding into their own basket. And stolen away there as Carpenter tried to throw the ball off the Caldwell player, but Skylar Preston, he intercepted it. Caldwell quickly down the floor to Carter Wielden, and the layup is good. Wielden now with 6 in the quarter. Caldwell leads by 4.
Blonde over to Caldwell, into Burkhart. Burkhart double teamed inside, throws it back out to Braden Willis. Willis, a 3-pointer, no good. Goes out of bounds, and it will be off of Caldwell, Barnesville ball, or Caldwell ball.
Yes, and Barnesville has a player, last name of Caldwell, playing against Caldwell. And another sub in for the Redskins as Chaz Peffer will check out. Again, Barnesville pressuring the backcourt to go in the middle to Wielden. They've been able to get the ball in the middle quite a bit. Cut down the middle of the floor is Starr. His shot no good. Ball's knocked away, and Barnesville comes out with it.
That'll be Blonde with the rebound. He'll get it over to Caldwell. And to Willis.
Just over 2 minutes left, 3rd quarter.
This will be Burkhart. He'll go in, takes a shot, in and out, and he will be fouled, so he will go to the line for 2, and I believe that's going to be on Schott.
Yes, Dylan Schott, his first. Each team just with one foul here in the quarter. That will send Blake Burkhart to the foul line for the first time tonight.
This is only the fourth free throw attempt of the game for Barnesville.
Blake Burkhart has 4 points.
That one's good.
All in the quarter, and he now has 5.
Free throw up. That one's also good. 2 points for Burkhart there. It is now 35-33 Caldwell.
In the back court, Garrett Brown and Dylan Schott. And Barnesville kind of backing away from their pressure. Long pass knocked away. Stolen temporarily by Willis. And now we're going to get a scramble and a held ball. And that should be Shamrock ball.
Yes. That'll be turnover number 9 now on Caldwell. Barnesville has 13 turnovers.
And like you mentioned at halftime, through the first quarter and a half, Barnesville only had about 3.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, the turnovers have caught up to them. Blonde across midcourt.
All right, he'll get the ball over to Burkhart. Burkhart's going to shoot the 3. It's too hard. Rebounded, and the ball bounces around. Finally comes up to Caldwell.
Somebody crashed really hard on the boards there for Barnesville, but this is Dylan Schott. Crossover dribble all the way down into the lane. This is Starr, 3-pointer, rims out, no good. And a battle for the rebound. Aiden Caldwell comes down with it, and we get a whistle. I think we're going to have a foul on the Redskins.
Yes, on that rebound. I think he looped his arm around Caldwell there as he's getting the rebound for Barnesville. So the Shamrocks will take possession.
Skylar Preston guilty of the foul. And we're going to get a timeout called here. And it is a full timeout.
All right, we'll take a 30-second break and be back after this.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at the Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
While we wait for the teams to come back off this timeout, 1:18 left, third quarter, Caldwell 35, Barnesville 33. Once again, thank you to these sponsors: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snowd, State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV, Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Rumor Loudon, People's Bank, and Doane Ford. And also after the game, a Caldwell Player of the Game by +1 Pizza. And that will go to the Caldwell Player of the Game. And I'm starting to lean toward a couple of players here in the late going of the third quarter.
All right, so Barnesville ball, full court pressure now by Caldwell, and knocked out of bounds, but it goes off a Caldwell player. And that was off of Schott, I believe.
I believe Braden Willis lost the ball there, but it hit off of Dylan Schott, and he was laying out of bounds, so it will be Barnesville ball.
So the first time we've seen full court pressure now by the Redskins. The ball comes in to Burkhart, back to Willis, who tells everybody to clear out. Steven says, let's go, guys. And the ball comes into Casey Carpenter, and Blonde gives it back to Braden Willis. Back to Blonde. Blonde goes in, pulls it out, back to Willis. Willis is going to shoot the long 3. It's short. Rebound by Caldwell. He puts it back up. No good. Rebound, Caldwell. Caldwell, the team.
Wheeled him down to Schott. Starr in the left corner. Fakes the 3, goes inside to Wheeldon, who spins inside, draws a lot of contact, and there will be a foul.
And that could have gone either way, I think, but saying it's on Case or
Dylan
Blonde, yeah.
And it is Dylan Blonde's second foul. That is just the second foul of the quarter. So with 35 seconds left, the Redskins will inbound the ball. Preston gets it to Starr. Long 3-pointer, rims out, no good. Wheeldon high for the rebound, but he loses it to Dylan Blonde. Comes out there with the steal. And a good move down the court there by Cole Carpenter. Goes up and scores and draws the foul. first points of the game for Cole Carpenter.
And he will go to the line for 2 as it's tied now. 23 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Second foul on Starr.
35-35.
Now, it was a good basket, so just one shot for Carpenter. Rims out, no good. Garrett Brown with the rebound. 20 seconds in the quarter. We're tied at 35. Caldwell may hold it for 1. Shot up top there to Brown. And 12 seconds. 8. This is shot. Goes inside, penetrates. Nowhere to go. 1 second. And long, desperate 3 at the buzzer. Rims out by Garrett Brown. And not a real good shot by the Redskins there at the last shot of the quarter. So we have reached the end of 3 quarters of play. Barnesville 35, Caldwell 35.
Doan Ford is proud to introduce the ultimate adventure companion, the Bronco 4-door advanced 4x4 Badlands. With a powerful 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine and 7-speed manual transmission, conquer any terrain with confidence. Featuring a soft-top 4-inch lift and massive 35-inch tires. Adventure knows no bounds. Stay connected and in control with an 8-inch digital screen while enjoying added convenience with power-heated mirrors and auto high-beam headlamps. Plus equipped with a Smitty-built winch. Be prepared for any challenge. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. DoanFord.com. Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye.
We're back here at Barnesville, where at the end of 3 quarters, it is 35-35. Caldwell has not lost this year. They are 11-0. Barnesville 4-8, giving Caldwell all they can handle tonight. And we'll see how this last quarter goes.
And Casey Carpenter is back on the game with 4 fouls. I'm going to go out on a limb here and mark if Barnesville's to have a chance to win this game in the fourth quarter, Casey Carpenter needs to stay on the floor the entire quarter.
All right.
Looks like Caldwell's back to their starters. Schott, Erb, Peffer, Kroc, and Wielden. Left side, this is Schott. Just 5 points for Dylan Schott today. Tries to get the ball inside there. This is Kroc. Erb on the right. Inside to Wielden. He's double teamed in the block and knocked away and stolen by Barnesville. Good job of double teaming there. And a lot of contact in the backcourt, loose ball. And finally, Barnesville's going to come out with it.
And this will be Burkhart. He puts it up a little too good out of control. And it's rebounded there by Caldwell.
A lot of heavy traffic in there. Dylan Schott, 3-pointer, good. Dylan Schott with his second 3-pointer of the night. He has 8 points. Caldwell up 3 now, 7:10 left in the game.
Right now, Barnesville having trouble getting the ball in. And they're going to say a foul on Caldwell for a minute. I thought they might call that on Casey.
And the contact there, and that foul will go on, I'm not sure.
I think that's on Schott, number 1.
That's Camille Kroc.
Kroc, okay.
Waiting for him to put it up there. Kroc with the foul.
And a long pass down to Willis. He does a good job of bringing it down, but was underneath the basket, so he'll get it back out to Casey Carpenter. Casey goes to the free throw line, and it is stolen.
Stolen away by Chaz Peffer all the way down. He's going to leave it for Kroc. This is Erb, a 3-pointer on the wing, rims out, no good.
Rebound by Willis.
Yeah, Braden Erb shot, no good. So Caldwell still up 3.
And Willis with the ball. He'll get it over to Casey Carpenter. Casey back to Willis. Willis will pull the foot back, shoot the 3. No good. Rebounded by Caldwell.
Wielden, there's nobody down the floor. Carter Wielden all the way down the floor. Misses the shot, and a foul is going to be called on Barnesville.
And that'll be on Burkhart.
And that is Blake Burkhart's first foul. That's a case right there. I've seen it many times, Mark. You've seen it too. If Carter Wielden had made that layup, no foul was going to be called.
Yes.
But because he missed it, and probably the foul caused him to miss it, Now, Blake Burkhart may say he didn't foul him, but that's another story. But Carter Wielden is at the line. His first free throw is no good.
First free throw of the second half for Caldwell, unless I'm wrong.
That is correct. Wielden has 11 points in the game. Second free throw is good. He's now 2 of 4 at the line.
It's now a 39-35 lead for Caldwell.
Barnesville's not scored yet here in the quarter. We're just about a minute 40 seconds in.
And this will be Willis. He's double teamed.
Well, he stopped in a bad spot.
Yes, he did. Right across the half court line. He was double teamed, but able to get it away to Blonde. Now he'll give it to Burkhart. Burkhart penetrates, puts it up and in. Nice dipsy doodle shot there.
Nice strong move by Blake Burkhart. He has 8 all in the second half. Shamrocks trail by 2. Erb across midcourt. Again, Barnesville man-to-man as they have been the whole game. It's a shot, goes inside. Leaves it for Kroc. Corner to Erb. A reverse layup inside will not go. Wielden with the offensive rebound. Carter Wielden has got a ton of rebounds in this game. And Casey Carpenter has just fouled out at 5:31 remaining in this game. And Barnesville trailing by 2 points.
I thought they called that on Burkhart.
And, well, Casey's went to the sideline there. We'll get a timeout called by, Mr. Giffen is going to keep things a while. You have to sub for the fouled out man before we can go to the timeout. So Donnie Giffen over telling Coach Stevens that is 5 fouls on Case Carpenter. And
I was sure they called that Burkhart was, oh well. And I think that's what they're arguing.
We're still going to have a timeout here once they get this out. And Aiden Caldwell will now check into the game for Carpenter. And Caldwell, the Redskins calling a timeout. So at 5:31 left in this game, 39-37, Caldwell leading Barnesville. And maybe we didn't have a timeout.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I think there was no timeout. Casey Carpenter fouled out. Lob pass on inbounds inside for Wielden, and the ball's knocked away by Cole Carpenter, and Cole Carpenter better be very careful. He just picked up his 3rd foul, and the official gave him a long, hard stare at that reaction.
Well, I think they were letting him play so much most of the game. Now they're calling pretty much everything.
Inbounds play lobbed in there to Kroc. Erb shot, puts it on the floor, back out to Erb at the top of the key. Peffer inside for Wielden, knocked away by Burkhart, trapped on the side, and a lot of hands there. A lot of arms being grabbed inside there, and if that's on Cole Carpenter, I believe it is. That is his 4th foul. So with Casey Carpenter already fouled out, Riker Willis obviously not available in the second half after he got hit in the face in the first half and has, we believe, a cut over his eye. And now Cole Carpenter with fouls. Pass inside to Kroc. Back on the left side to Dylan Schott. 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound.
They're going to call a foul underneath the basket.
Away from the ball. I think this may go on Ethan Kroc. And it will be on Ethan, his 3rd. And all of a sudden, we had a stretch with a lot of turnovers, and now we're going through a stretch with a lot of fouls. 5:09 left in this ball game. Caldwell 39, Barnesville 37.
The pass will come into Blonde.
And that was Barnesville's 4th foul of the quarter also, Mark, meaning Caldwell will shoot the remainder of the game on all fouls.
And Blonde's stuck there. He's double teamed. He can't find anybody. Finally finds Caldwell, gets it to him, Aiden Caldwell. And over to Cole Carpenter. Back to Burkhart up high.
Aiden Caldwell and Cole Carpenter both having played some crunch time minutes here in the 4th quarter.
And this will be Cole Carpenter. He'll get it to Willis. Willis shoots a 3, and it's all net.
Braden Willis's first three-point shot made of the night. He has just his first field goal, and Barnesville back in the lead. Ball's knocked away on the side. This will be Caldwell basketball as it went out of bounds there.
Aiden Caldwell knocked that ball out of his hands.
4:22 left in the game. Barnesville leading by 1 point, 40-39. Chaz Pepper to inbound the ball in the backcourt. A very sloppy pass stolen by Blond.
And he makes it as he drives in, uses that left hand, soft touch, and puts it in.
That was a very bad turnover there by the Redskins.
Yes.
Herb down, gets the ball inside there to Preston. His shot no good. Scramble with the ball. We got a lot of guys on the floor. And it's going to be a traveling call on Barnesville. Seems like everything goes against Barnesville. Cole Carpenter's in the middle of trying to make plays.
And he thinks he's being picked on.
And just some bad luck by him. But you go to the floor from a standing position to a falling position, you're usually going to get called for a travel. This is Pepper. Dylan shot, three-pointer, rims out, no good. Cole Carpenter with the rebound. Inside 4 minutes. Shamrocks by 3.
Braden Willis with the ball up high, directing traffic. And he's telling everybody to go down. He gets it over to Blond. Blond to Cole Carpenter, back to Willis. Passes it inside to Caldwell, excuse me. He misses a shot, rebound, Caldwell.
Redskins down, Dylan shot, now looks at a three. And ball nearly stolen, it's loose on the ground, picked up there by Pepper, timeout Redskins.
See what it's going to be here, but
it would be a full timeout.
All right, so we'll take a 30-second. We'll be back after this.
This is Kelly with Rumor Loudon Heating and Air Conditioning. I wanted to let you know your air conditioning and heating system run an average of about 3,300 hours per year. If it was a car traveling at 65 miles per hour, that would equal 214,000 miles. Just like your car needs maintenance, so does your heating and air conditioning system. Call for a tune-up today. We have 3 offices to best serve you in Barnesville, St. Clairsville, and Moundsville.
We're back here at Barnesville. Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens, and we have a barn burner here. Undefeated Caldwell right now, trailing Barnesville by 3 points, 42-39, with 3:17 to go in the game. Jeff, you have to think still advantage with Caldwell. Barnesville has 2 starters out, and the next foul will put Caldwell in the 2 shots for the rest of the game.
You know, credit to this point of the 2 young men for Barnesville playing who do not play a lot at crunch time in the 4th quarter, and that is Aiden Caldwell and Cole Carpenter. And obviously they're doing a good job as Caldwell, I believe Caldwell led by 4 points early in this quarter, but now the Shamrocks up 42-39. And it will be Redskin ball here right just to our left. Chaz Pepper to inbound the ball. And gets in the backcourt there to Wielden. A set play coming here for shot, but a good job there by Barnesville on some switches. Lob pass inside, intended there for Preston, but stolen away there by Willis. You know, not a good lob inside.
Nope, 14 turnovers now for both teams, actually. Willis gives it to Crum. It bounces off his foot, and it is going to be on the line, and it will be Caldwell basketball. So Blond just bounced that off his foot, and it went out of bounds.
I think Ethan Kroc, who had been out briefly, comes back in.
15 turnovers now for the Shamrocks. Caldwell with 14.
2:48 left in the game. Barnesville leading by 3. Redskin ball up top. This is Braden Herb.
2:43 now to go in the game.
Wielden goes baseline, spins inside, goes up strong. Nice move there by Carter Wielden. And good basket there. 1 point Barnesville lead.
Hey, Caldwell dropping off a little bit. Braden Willis bringing the ball up. Takes it to the left and comes back. And gives it to Burkhardt on the right wing. Over to Carpenter. This will be Willis. He'll put the shot up. No good. Tried a hook shot there. Just a little bit too hard. Rebound Caldwell.
Carter Wielden down. Inside move here. This is Crock up strong. Or excuse me, no, that is Guiler Preston with that 2.
And now Caldwell with the lead with less than 2 minutes to go. They're up by 1, 43-42. And Barnesville with the ball.
And Caldwell has fouls to give. The ball is stolen by Wielden. He'll go in and lay it in. Carter Wielden, and all of a sudden, Redskins lead by 3. 95 seconds left.
Costly turnover there by the Shamrocks. This will be Willis really getting bumped up there. And the ball comes over to Caldwell, and he'll bounce it into Burkhart. Burkhart puts it up and in. And now we will have a timeout by Barnesville as they now trail by 1 point, 45-44, with 1:20 to go in the game.
10 points for Blake Burkhart, all in the second half. And Caldwell has a couple fouls to give. You can see them playing extra aggressive in the backcourt. Hey, one more time on these sponsors: Doan Ford, People's Bank, Rumor Loudon, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snowd State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, along with a +1 pizza, Caldwell player of the game after the game. But 1:20 left, Caldwell leading by 1 point, 45-44. It's been a bit of a strange game, Mark. Both teams with some nice runs, both teams with some sloppy play, and both teams with some nice plays.
Well, we got a minute here. We want to mention that we will not be back on the air here on WB&V. I don't know the date right now. It's in February when Barnesville will be hosting Indian Creek. So a couple weeks now until your next Barnesville game. But on WWKC, these very same Caldwell Redskins will be playing Monroe Central the next 2 Friday nights. And those should be good games.
You'll see what Caldwell tries to do here. Leading by 1 point. Again, any Barnesville foul will send the Redskins to the foul line. Braden Erb across midcourt. Guarded there by Aiden Caldwell of the Shamrocks.
And go spread it out, maybe try to keep it away here. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
And try to go to the foul line.
Go to a four-corner.
This is Erb. Gives a 2 shot. Crock. The ball's knocked away by Braden Willis.
Good play there. Braden goes down. He's cut off. And he will go. He'll penetrate, get it out to Caldwell. Caldwell shoots short. And the ball comes down to Caldwell, the team. Now it's Crock, and he'll be fouled by Blon on that play.
That's a really nice job there by Ethan Crock. He had arms flying around him all over the place and battling. He's played strong in there and drew that foul. The foul is on Blon, his 3rd, and that will send Caldwell to the line for 2 shots, as that is the 5th Barnesville foul of the quarter. Ethan Crock at the line.
1 point lead for the Redskins. This one is out, no good. It'll stay that way. He'll get one more. We're down to 39 seconds to go in the game. Caldwell up by 1 point.
Ethan was 4 for 4 at the line prior to that shot. He's worked hard inside.
That one is good. 2 point lead now for Caldwell. And it looks like
Caldwell's going
to take a timeout.
And I think it has to be a full.
So we'll be back after this.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
Well, if you're listening to us tonight on WBNV, know that this video of this game will be on YouTube on YRP TV tomorrow, so you might want to tune it in. It's been a dandy. 46-44 Caldwell, 39 seconds left in the game. And give Barnesville credit here to the battle. Casey Carpenter fouling out of this game with 5:31 left in the fourth quarter. Riker Willis not playing at all in the second half after he was injured in the first half. Barnesville now has the length of the floor to come here, down 2.
See some pressure here. Burkhart with the ball, gets it over to Blond. Blond will get it down, gets it out to Willis. Willis will shoot the three-pointer. Oh, in and out, no good. As rebounded by Caldwell, but he was fouled from behind. But
it's not a one-and-one.
It's not a one.
There is no one. It's not
right.
2 shots. That foul is on Wielden as his first. So that's just the 3rd team foul on Caldwell. They have another foul to give.
All right, the ball come in. This to Willis. He'll shoot this three-pointer, and it's no good. Rebounded by Burkhart, and it comes down to Caldwell. He'll get it to Blond. Blond shoots the three-pointer. Good!
That shot with 15 seconds left by Dylan Blond puts the Shamrocks up a point with 15 seconds left, but some good hustle there by Barnesville. The rebound, the miss. It's a 30-second timeout.
Now Caldwell now has possession. They've got 16 seconds, plenty of time to get together and get a play and get the shot in. You have to think they'll go inside to one of their big guys, but we'll wait and see.
15 seconds is a lot of time going down the stretch. And down a point, you don't want to hold it for one. You want to give yourself time to get offensive rebounds. Yeah. So we'll see how they play it. Redskins back out. They have Schott, Erb, Preston, Kroc, and Wielden on the floor. Blond, Aiden Caldwell, Cole Carpenter, Burkhart, and Braden Willis for the Shamrocks.
Okay, Barnesville will stay back and pick him up in half court.
Erb, Wielden back, or this is Schott. Wielden inside, he's up strong. Shot is good, and a foul.
They say a blocking foul on Carpenter.
That is a good basket by Wielden with 6 seconds left. And if that's on Cole Carpenter,
that's
his fifth. That gets Caldwell up 1 point with 6 seconds on the clock. And Carter Wielden will be at the line to try to complete the three-point play. 48-47 Redskins. And Coach Stevens is going to try to steal a quick timeout here. Dylan Schott kind of eavesdropping there. That's going to put Evan Carpenter into the game.
This will be his first appearance of the night.
And again, remember here, Mark, the Redskins have a foul to give. Redskins leading by 1. Wielden's shot is good. He has 19. The ball's deflected away. Wielden hit it. He says it hit off of the Barnesville player. The officials are going to talk about it. It's Caldwell ball. I think that was correct.
Yeah.
That was correct. It
went off of Blond, and he didn't say a word afterwards.
Yeah, he was hoping that the official didn't see it. 5 seconds left. Caldwell has the ball in bounds. They have a very tough spot in the corner. This is Schott. Throws it in here to Erb, and he'll be fouled with 3 seconds on the clock. Braden Erb has not scored in this game. He's going to shoot 2 foul shots that could ice this game for the Redskins. Wow. That's about all you can say on this one. 49-47, Caldwell leading. First shot by Erb is good. And this one would do it. It would give the Caldwell Redskins a 4-point lead. 50-47, 3 seconds remaining. Erb's second shot off the rim, no good. Tipped around, the clock's running. And we're going to get a held ball, which is going to go to Barnesville, but just 1 second on the clock. That was advantage Caldwell. That ball bouncing around, the clock was running. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's a held ball. It is Barnesville ball with 1 second left. 50-47 Caldwell. And I think Coach Stevens is going to spend his last time out. Yeah, we'll stay here.
So just to set it up real quick, Caldwell up by 3 points, 50-47. 1 second to go in the Barnesville in the game. Barnesville has to go the full length of the field, or the court. Very tough task. They're probably going to have to throw it long and just take a quick shot and hope it goes in for a three-pointer.
If you catch it on the move, you might get one dribble, and it needs to be a long pass down court, or it's going to be a long shot. So Minnesota beat Michigan last night on TV on a shot from the logo just inside half court to win a game. This is one after the game. If you're Coach Crane, you're going to say, let's get on the bus, boys, and get out of town.
Yeah. Yep. And
because they have been tested and tested and tested in this game and responded and lead by 3 with 1 second remaining.
Okay, long pass here, and it will be caught by Caldwell.
Intercepted by Wielden, and that's the ball game. Wow, what a game.
50-47 in favor of Caldwell. They remain undefeated, and they are now 12-0 on the season. Barnesville falls to 4-9. We'll add some numbers up and be back in just a minute with the final stats.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
I've just been feeling so sluggish lately. You should try the Metamucil 2-Week Challenge. The Metamucil 2-Week Challenge? Yeah, Metamucil 4-in-1 Fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Start your daily routine now, and in 2 weeks, you could be feeling great. Well, it's been 2 weeks. How you feeling? Lighter and feeling great.
If you want to feel lighter by promoting digestive health, sign up to take the 2-week challenge at Metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. And it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And when you need more comfort for yourself, try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors.
Use as directed. Vapo Stick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max use for adults only.
You're listening to high school basketball on 93 BNV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.
Sometime.
Back here at Barnesville, where the Shamrocks give a valiant effort, but not quite able to hold on to the lead they had early, as they fall by a score of 50-47 to the Caldwell Redskins. Caldwell now 12-0 on the season, and Barnesville is 4-9. The team stats first, and then Jeff will take care of the individual scoring. Barnesville tonight, they hit 19 of 46 from the field for 41%. 5 of those 19 shots were three-pointers. Caldwell 18 of 41 for 44%, and they had 2 three-pointers. The rebounds tonight were Barnesville with 22. They actually had 8 offensive rebounds, which is quite impressive considering their big size disadvantage. And Caldwell had 25 rebounds, so 25 to 22 in the rebounds. Caldwell, the turnovers tonight, Barnesville 17 and Caldwell with 14. And the big thing here that really helped keep Caldwell in the game early especially, Barnesville only went to the free throw line tonight 6 times. They made 4, and Caldwell shot 16 free throws and made 12 of those as they come out with a hard-earned 50-47 win tonight over Barnesville.
Looking at the individual scoring, and I just can't say enough. Barnesville fans just should be really proud of the effort. I mean, there's no consolation in losing on that. They had a chance to win. Dylan Blond hit a three-pointer there with about 15 seconds left to put them up a point. Then Carter Wielden's three-point play in the last 5 seconds, and then another free throw by Braden Erb iced the game for the Redskins. For Barnesville tonight, Casey Carpenter had 10 points, had a pair of threes. The key to the game there was the foul trouble that Carpenter was in, and he fouled out with 5:31 left in the game. But 10 points for Carpenter. Dylan Blond, excellent game tonight by Blond. He has 12 points, 1 three-pointer, and I'd say that was the shot that put Barnesville ahead briefly with just about 15 seconds left in the game. Riker Willis had 9 points all in the first half, but he suffered an injury right before halftime. It appeared he might have gotten a cut over his eye, but he did not play in the second half, so Willis with 9 first half points. Braden Willis, just 4 points tonight, struggled from the floor, but he did hit a big 3 in the fourth quarter, but 4 for Braden Willis. Blake Burkhart, a big second half. He had 10 points all in the second half. Cole Carpenter played a lot tonight with the foul trouble and the injuries. Had 2 points before fouling out late. And Evan Carpenter briefly in at the end of the game there did not score. So once again for Barnesville, 12 for Blond, 10 for Burkhart, 10 for Casey Carpenter, 9 for Riker Willis, and 2 for Cole Carpenter for a total of 47. For the victorious Caldwell Redskins, who are now 12-0, Dylan Schott had 8 points, had a pair of threes. Braden Erb was 1 for 2 at the line for 1 point. That coming with just a couple of seconds left in the game that increased the lead to 3 points for the Redskins. Carter Wielden, a big second half. He ended the game with 19. He had a 3-point play with, I believe it was like 5 seconds left in the game, and also intercepted the last desperation pass of Barnesville, so 19 for Carter Wielden. Chaz Peffer had 2. Ethan Kroc, a strong game tonight, had 11. Garrett Brown, 2 for 2, had 2 points. Gyler Preston had 7 points, and Kyler Starr did not score. So once again for Caldwell, Wielden with 19, Kroc with 11, 8 for Schott, 7 for Preston, 2 for Peffer, 2 for Brown, and 1 for Erb for a total of 50. Barnesville had a big lead early. They led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter, but it was 24-23 Barnesville at the half. We were tied at 35 after 3 quarters, and then a 15-12 edge by the Redskins in the fourth quarter. Caldwell's going to get out of town with a 50-47 win, and the Redskins will be right back in action tomorrow night at home against River. No radio or anything on that tomorrow night, but so get out and support your Redskins.
All right, and we do want to mention that on February 7th, we'll be back here on WBNV as the Barnesville Shamrocks will be hosting Indian Creek. So that'll be the next game and the only regular season game left on WBNV until the playoffs. So again, February 7th against Indian Creek. And also reminder to check the schedules with some of the and on the Barnesville Schools and Caldwell websites, because there's been a lot of changes in the schedule with all the cancellations that have gone on because of the weather the last couple weeks.
And the Caldwell games, I know the next 2 Friday nights will be on WWKC, and both those games against Monroe Central. And I want to say thank you once again to our sponsors tonight, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Sue Snode State Farm, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Allen Hunter State Farm, Wakefield Dental, West 40 Auto Sales, WB Green Insurance, Rumor Loudon, People's Bank, and Doan Ford. And check on YRP TV on YouTube tomorrow. The video of this game will be up tomorrow, and what an interesting game it is if you want to watch that. And our final business tonight, a Caldwell Player of the Game, sponsored by Plus One Pizza, and that will be one Redskin player awarded that, and that gets a free medium, one topping pizza. And our Caldwell Player of the Game tonight, we're going to go with the 6'5" senior Carter Wielden, who gets 8 points in the fourth quarter, 19 for the game, including the three-pointer with about 5 seconds, a three-point play with about 5 seconds left in the game. He also had quite a few rebounds inside. Strong game by Carter Wielden. He is our Player of the Game, sponsored by Plus One Pizza in Caldwell.
All right, so we appreciate everyone listening. Again, we apologize. We had posted that this game would be on TV tonight, but there were some internet problems. It will be put online on YRP TV, and you can watch that starting tomorrow if you want to. Again, our next game here will be February 7th against Indian Creek. Again, your final score tonight, Caldwell stays undefeated by a score of 50-47 over Barnesville. Good night, everyone.
High school basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports and 93 BMV, WBMV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.